grow on Threads strategically if you are a mom, single mom over 40, seeking to make extra income but struggling to do so, and seeking for answers, seeking to find a way how you could do this with minimum effort while producing high impactful results and still growing in such a way where you're not falling into social media addiction or AI psychosis. So the question is, how do we do that, guys? How do we do it? How does typical single mom over 40 does it? And of course, that is what I wanted to talk about. It's a very interesting strategy that I managed to create for you that works like a clock, guys, especially if you're a single mom over 40. And we have people who are not even moms, like dudes pretending to be moms over 40 and spawning money. Imagine how much money you could do if you're an actual real mom over 40. So, guys, obviously, you guys already know one of the very interesting uh, strategic tactics that I shared with you a bit earlier today for how to get money coming into you. Even if you are like struggling, this strategy has to do, it's absolutely insane strategy. I shared it with you guys. It's absolutely nuts, guys, when I discovered it. But it's perfect for moms over 40 who don't have any money and like literally if it's you guys, then definitely rewatch my YouTube video where I talk about it. But basically, the strategy is really simple. It does have to do with um, having your thread position in a way where you are asking people for money, but not per se in like in a super begging way, but in a way where you are literally saying, "Oh my God, I'm running low on cash. Can I'm wondering if anybody has some," or something like this. You're gonna see more details on Threads in my other YouTube video to see how to position yourself in such a way. But this strategy is really great because it literally people start literally giving you money now. But what you're really looking for is, if you're a single mom over 40, what you're really looking for is not just for somebody to give you money, but to really like have a reason for people to give you money. So, and I talked about it today. This is incredible strategy, and many moms over 40 came back to me literally like saying, "Oh my God, I never even knew that this is possible." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." So we got Salmon South. Where am I? I'm in a car. I'm in Connecticut, in Stamford, Connecticut, in a small little town in Stamford, Connecticut. Thank you guys for joining and allocating a little bit of your time. Today, I'm quickly covering how to grow on Threads if you are a single mom over 40, struggling to make income and seeking answers without overwhelming yourself. And so this way you could have more time for your pets, cats, kids, and dogs. So where am I going? Where I'm going is I'm actually just got back from my brother's house. We played with a dog. My brother has two dogs and three hairless cats. So from time to time I go there. It helps me exercise a little bit and pet the dog, have a lot of fun, and of course just just chill in general. It's a lot of snow, and it's dog has this little jacket that that keeps the dog warm. It's a little Doberman, and yeah, that's why I went to my brother's house. I'm gonna go to sauna a bit later and chill in jacuzzi and go on a sauna, but a little bit later. Right now, I figured I'd kind of maybe grab something to eat and yeah, and just create this workshop, letting you guys know what the tea is and how you could grow on Threads if you are a single mom over 40 and trying to find some way to make extra income. So now, hopefully I answered that question. So guys, look, I discovered a very good strategy that gets people literally to give you money. This strategy is like literally insane. When I discovered it, I couldn't help it but to let you guys know what that strategy is. In fact, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you two strategies that you're going to walk away out of, that you could start implementing right away to bring more money into your family in the year of 2026. And if you're still paying close attention, thank you guys for being here. This channel is powered by likes and subscribers, and of course by Freedom Fusion System and Hypism. My talent agency, we're already at international scale with a hyper focus on luxury pet moms over 40 and single moms over 40 as well, who are seeking to make more money, spend more time with their pets, cats, kids, and dogs, and have fun in the process. So guys, look, I'm gonna give you the strategy, and I'm hoping that you're gonna carry away the strategy and gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so happy I finally learned this strategy. And man, like, I don't know why I didn't discover this strategy. I guess all I had to do was just find a random mom on Threads while scrolling one day in a nonchalant manner, drinking coffee, and be like, almost spilling it after I discovered it. So $1, that time my country 140,000, 1,400,000 real. Yeah, that's quite a currency. That's quite a currency. That's a lot of money. Guys, fun fact: I do speak multiple languages, and I live in multiple countries as well. And a little bit about me: I'm Ron Wells. I'm a 21st century freedom writer, poet, and somebody who loves to help luxury pet moms over 40 and other types of moms make extra income, while of course getting all sorts of other interesting folks from overseas who are listening to all of my workshops, having a lot of fun, learning incredible strategies and practicing those strategies together with us in gamified cohorts in my private network. And that network is called Hypism. It's a little platform where you register, you include your profile, and that increases your chances for your single mom over 40 business to be seen, whatever that business is, whether it's a TikTok shop, or maybe you have maybe even if you don't have a business or just trying to figure out what kind of business to build, even if you don't have any niche. What we do, we have coaching program as well to help moms over 40 learn what kind of niche to jump into, what business to build, and eventually those businesses that you end up building, you can either keep it or you end up flipping it. But at the end of the day, what we do is help moms over 40 learn all of those different incredible skills while getting a bunch of other folks from overseas, giving them a chance to serve your feudal needs and your feudal wants. So this way you feel good about yourself, don't fall into AI psychosis or social media addiction, don't feel over stressed out, and at the same time get more products sold and have a beautiful life. Especially in 2026, it's one of those years that, like, man, it's going to be a fantastic year for you guys if you use all of those strategies that you're going to be learning. Heck, I mean, if you guys want, you could learn them for free right here on YouTube. If you have a little bit more patience, you could also jump into Threads and learn even more strategy. At the end of the day, guys, it's like you got to use combination of skills to learn them, combination of different socials. And of course, I get a lot of folks reaching out to me and be like, but Rome, like, I don't get it. How do I grow on Threads? I have a brick and mortar business, or I'm a single mom over 40. Like, I really need some sort of money coming in. Like, what is the most effective strategy that you could recommend for me as a tired mom over 40 who tried everything, but like, no matter what I look at, just nothing been working for me. I've been looking at all those TikTok gurus, scrolling on the internet, and nothing is working. I don't even know what to do anymore. I get a lot of folks like that reach out to me, and what I do is I create them opportunities, guys. Beautiful opportunities to grow on Threads, and explain it to them how to grow on Threads. So guys, look, if you're a single mom over 40 and looking for a strategic way to grow on Threads, I'm gonna give you the key. The two strategies. I quickly covered them in my previous workshops, and I promise you I'm going to open them up a bit later. But in case if you like struggling to find me whenever I'm live online, and in case if you're struggling or kind of so strong, use them. You're going to have finally so much peace of mind. You're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I learned this strategy. Now I'm going to go ahead and implement it I'm gonna use it for myself, for my business, and you're gonna have that peace of mind. You're not gonna be struggling and be like, oh my God, like man, like how come nobody told me that? You're gonna feel so happy, guys. Like literally, I had no idea. Like you literally need to have a mathematical mind. Like unless you have a mathematical mind and vector-based thinking to kind of iterate through gazillions of combinations and iterations of what truly makes money, and have the patience, then of course I get it is hard. Like, but if you don't have those skills, it's people tell you, well, then you won't succeed. But luckily, you don't have to have those skills because our freedom founders have those skills to iterate through all of those strategies and deliver them for you. So this way, you don't have to learn all of them to infinity, and instead get the tea, have a beautiful holiday, enjoy, have a lot of fun. So, of course, guys, so without further ado, let me talk about the strategy. So the strategy is really simple. And we got Hello, we got Noah as well. Thank you guys for joining. So like the strategy is really simple. I'm going to give you two strategy if you're a single mom over 40 that is going to work for you. One of them has to do with donations and holidays in combination with digital currency called Hypism. So I know it may be a lot of things, a lot of variables for you to kind of fully process. But I have a small women's clothing store in Iran. Oh, that's cool. Yo, remember me? We got triangular. Of course, guys. I have a elephant memory, guys. Can I use this Freedom Fusion system? Yeah, absolutely. Guys, like if you're not familiar with Freedom Fusion system, like what we do, we are both a talent agency and we have a Freedom Fusion system CRM. And of course, we can help you also build your own Freedom Fusion system that includes combination of all sorts of socials, communities patched together in order to help your business be seen in front of all those socials like Insta, Threads, TikTok, LinkedIn, Buy Me a Coffee, Hypism, which is our own social platform, our own network where we help moms get connected with other business owners. And many of our moms, they're business owners too, and they struggle big time. They really struggle, guys. Like this, they just don't have time. It's like for them, it's not like they're not building a dating profile. They have a business to run. They know that. They recognize that. They reach out to us and they ask for help, and we be like, hi. And that's where you guys come in as well. Some of you are incredible people from overseas and have your own clothing lines too. Some of you, and some of you like just have doing beautiful things. But like in this world, guys, unfortunately, it's a cruel world. Nobody gets to see your business unless you literally like position it the right way. And it's extremely hard thing to do for moms over 40. And I see so many of them give up and never end up asking for help. And I was like, oh my God, like it cannot be happening. There's got to be something that we could do as a community to help them. So this is why I started Freedom Fusion System. I will give them their own Freedom Fusion System. With other folks, other freedom founders. So if you're a mom over 40, if you're a feudal lord and have some sort of a brand, definitely join us, guys. Join on Hypism. We do have a verification fee, which is $20 only, but we only use it to verify your business, to make sure that it's an actual business, to protect the users. And oh my God, I'm getting leads dropping in from my, like while I'm creating this, I'm getting leads dropping in. Guys, our goal here is obviously to help you grow on Threads, but not just on Threads, but across all socials, and do so in a way where you don't feel like, man, like I got a dating, like every day it feels like everybody's telling you post, and then you fall into this horrible void hoping to win. But it's just like with every post you just spend time and it's like, man, what the hell, nothing is working. Guys, like I know that feeling. I've been in that feeling, and I made it a mission to help moms over 40 not to fall into this social media addiction AI psychosis and work together. Work together with our Freedom Founders who we train, and you could connect with them and on our Hypeism network and get help, and of course grow on Threads. So you're booked. You are booked. Last time I saw you, you were in New York. Oh my God! Like guys, you have no idea. Like literally, I show you everywhere I go. I go to Russia. I go to Florida. I go to New York. Like sometimes I have folks just literally drive by next to me in a car and be like, "Yo," and I'm like, "Oh my God, I can't." Like YouTube did something to their algorithm where it, literally when I drive around like near people or like walk around somewhere, it knows exactly, like shows in front of their feeds they're near me. So I was like, man, I don't know, but like, damn, that is amazing. Before it wasn't, YouTube wasn't like that. Before it was like, it felt like screaming into the void of trying to even meet any of you guys. So yeah, that's how it is. Wow. Wait, where are you right now? I'm in Connecticut now. I'm in Connecticut, and I know there's a lot of snow. And believe me, I'm really like. I mean, you guys seen my videos of me and my wife. We traveling to Florida and coming back from Florida and from this paradise to this. Man, I mean, the other day my wife forgot that we came from Florida, like that we were back in Connecticut. She asked me if I could go to Wawa and get some of the food. I was like, wait a second, we're not in the South. I can't go to Wawa to get you some meatballs or whatever she asked. So yeah, guys, true story. And yeah, well, where are you right now? Wow, cool. Yeah, guys, like literally I have so many videos, it's still getting dropped. And by the way, guys, thank you for booking with Freedom Fusion System. Guys, look, we're gonna do our best for you. And of course, like I wanted to tell you the strategy on Threads. So this is the strategy that we discovered recently. Like if you use this strategy, man, you're gonna have money falling on top of you. Like literally, I just, man, when I discovered that, and this one, the one that I'm sharing with you now, I discovered this today. And when I discovered it, I felt so mad at myself for not discovering this early because of how easy this is. I was like, man, I can't believe it's that easy. That's all I had to do. So yeah, and the strategy is like super crazy, guys. I mean, it's borderline illegal, guys. If you're a single mom over 40, like, and you want that strategy, it's not like it's a bad strategy. It's amazing strategy, guys. But it becomes amazing only if you understand it. But it has to do with holidays. It has to do with digital currency, hypeism, and it has to do with asking certain questions on Threads in certain topics in a way where people are going to be more likely to donate to you, but you're not like positioning yourself as a begging type of person, but rather working together in a team of Freedom Founders to show to people that you as a single mom over 40, you really need help. You really need help. You are struggling and you're willing to help other people. Like the instance you show that, and there's this strategy involved around that for how to do that, guys. Like I'm just kind of summarizing it to you to make it easier to register. Otherwise it's going to be like literally almost impossible to understand. But I created another YouTube video that is like 1 hour long describing this. But don't worry, guys, you could get the actual tea once you like, if you email me to info@hypeism.com and you wanted to get access to our Thread Stack digital power bundle, which is only $14.99 per month, you get more breakdown of that strategy. But it's so stupid easy, guys. Like literally, I couldn't believe how strong that is. People literally want to give you money once you start using that. And I just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. And like, but it has to do with you responding to somebody who's asking for money in a certain way. It's like a reverse strategy where somebody drops a thread and says, oh, I'm feeling bad, like I don't have money, I really need, I'm really feeling sad, I don't have money. And then you respond back to that person, and you respond with a thread saying something like, I got you, but in a more respectful way, and say, if you like, I could give you $10 worth of Hypeism credits in exchange for creating thread stories about my mission for helping moms over 40, single moms over 40, earn extra income while minimizing AI psychosis and social media addiction. So this way they could have more time for their pets, cats, and kids and dogs. If you say it like that, people will melt and they'll be like, wow, like talking about it. And the minute they see that, money flowing in, guys. Like I don't know why I didn't talk about my mission before, like in such a way. I had no idea that there's such concept, but this is not even the tea, guys. The tea is like the way you respond back to people, and the way you respond, like when you respond back, obviously that person may be like, well, I don't want to feel like I'm gambling to get some credit of $10 worth of Hypeism coins or something like that, spending my time creating some threads. So obviously, like if they are really looking for money, then they'll be okay with like creating a thread, but they wouldn't be enough of a reason for them to create a thread story about your mission, unless, oh, and by the way, look, I'm willing to give you the money I'm willing to give you that $10 worth of Hypeism credits that you could convert into money, providing that you help me make that sale from your thread stories. But even if you don't make any sales, and you tried and you showed that you truly tried to literally boost this mission of helping moms over 40, then if we get donations, then you'll be the first one to receive that full $10 worth of Hypeism coins. So guys, like this is insane. This is like a mathematical formula that has to do with psychology and like and it's not like you're capping or lying or anything like this. You're literally like being their hero. You're helping them develop a new skill, hybrid skill that is not taught in college, and you're helping them out with like whatever it is that they're needed, whatever they need the money for, especially in those holiday seasons. And when you do that, especially when you position it with a holiday, like a thread when it's happening during the holiday, then you're gonna have people literally be like, oh, I want to give you money. I had somebody reaching out and be like, yo, I wanna give you money. Now I still don't know if it was a bot or if it was a real person, but because I didn't want to get scammed, just to be sure, what I did is I included a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page and literally what I told him is, if you want to donate, look, I thank you so much. I mean, it kind of looked like a real person because they saw that I was trying to help somebody. They responded, took a screenshot of them, like of this thread, and said, oh, I want to give you a gift, a Christmas gift. And like it felt like it was a real person. But even if it wasn't, even if it was a bot, for me it's still good enough. Why? Because I was able to unlock this insane strategy that truly people to literally, like I didn't understand the concept of donation. To me it didn't register. I thought like, oh, donation, I gotta be begging people money or something like this. I didn't think of the reverse effect that it would play if I would actually go ahead and help somebody, like a single mom, get that money. I didn't really think that somebody would respond. And you guys already know, where there are bots responding, there's real that means you're doing something right. That means you're in the right energy levels, because somebody's configuring those bots for those moments. So obviously it may seem like a bunch of gibberish, and you're probably going to be like, well, how do I know if it's going to work? Guys, look, you see, if you say it the wrong way for a single mom over 40, she may think like, oh, I really need some money, but this person is asking me to create threads for some mission that I don't want to do. Well, if they don't want to do it, then it will then they don't get the donation. But if they show that they are interested in doing it, then there's a higher probability that they get the donation. Now, but they're not shooting just for the donation. They're shooting for gaining those hybrid skills that will allow them to earn more of those Hypeism coins and make more money, while simultaneously, well, while simultaneously um, helping us out. And if we make some sales from some of those thread stories for any of our products, then it becomes a beautiful thing. Everybody makes money, and even they get to earn even more coins. But the only way you're going to be able to pull this off, guys, is if you literally construct the threads precisely the way that I'm describing. Otherwise, it's going to be hard. It's going to be, how should I say that? Like, your brain is just, it wouldn't be able to process this information because, like, you haven't been in that spot. You haven't seen that thread yet of somebody asking for money. You haven't seen it, and you haven't been in a spot where you respond back to that thread of attempting to help that person and requoting that person back. You haven't been in that spot, and because of that, you're not so convenient. Your brain can't decipher this. It's not registering fully in your mind yet. Like, why would somebody send you money for that? But that's that's what we break down in ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle, guys, in more details. And of course, you get access to other YouTube videos that we create, and although I try to make them all for free anyway. But the truth is, guys, like, none of it registers anyway, unless you actually have, unless you're doing this in cohorts with other people, like literally promoting the feudal lords, because we get like powerful moms reaching out to us who have very powerful businesses. Like, heck, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I picked that niche, because I mean, me as a dude, like, this is like a unheard of, guys. And yeah, moms recognize that, and they were like, oh my god, I want to do this. I want to get that tea. I want that strategy. I want to execute this crazy strategy. I want to try it. And I'm like, I bet. Join our community. Send an email to info@hypeism.com. Register your profile. We'll verify you. We do have $20 verification fee. This is to protect our users, and of course, we want to make sure that our users are also being seen. We send out newsletter to other business owners, and all of those business owners are registered on our Hypeism website of my partner. And yeah, and then what we do, we literally help your business get seen. And of course, being on Hypeism doesn't automatically like guarantee you leads or anything like this, but it does increase your chances of being connected with the right people. We have other moms. We have over 40 who are like powerful moms, like extremely powerful guys. Like, literally, we have some folks who are very good with funnels, building insane funnels that are like so good they will literally cook the brains out of anybody who's looking at your website, and get them to like literally click and buy. And normal people, like, the reason why I love working with moms over 40 is because they have that skill, they have that comprehension, they have that multidimensional thinking for like how to design something like this. If I talk to somebody who doesn't have that skill, that doesn't mean that they're bad or good or whatever. It just means that they just have different way of helping those moms over 40. But what I recognized in some of those moms over 40 is that they just have incredible expertise in making insane amount of money. And I'm like, man, sheesh, for me, I want some of that too. So that's why I'm serving moms over 40, guys, and telling you guys to do the same thing. And I know some of you be like, yo, I don't know, I kind of like this whole mission, Rome. I want to be part of it. And if that's the case, definitely, guys, send an email to info@highpacing.com and become that member. That's like kind of like the first spot. Now, of course, you could register and include whatever it is. Like you could book a call if you wanted to, and if you have some sort of a business and you wanted solutions and wanted to figure out a way for how to like grow more sales or leads or anything like this, of course, you guys could book a call. Uh, but like what we want you to do, guys, we want you to be our strategic partner. So instead of just like a random user who is just registered on the site, we want more than that. We want you to actually follow whatever it is that we're doing, and making money together. And to do that, of course, we got to work together. To do that, we have learn and earn opportunities, and we have ways for you to understand how to systemize things and do so many different things, guys. So, do you like streaming or more? Can you stay alive for 4 more hours, please? I'll be back. You know what? I have close to 1,500. Oh God, like 1,600 videos. You could watch any of them. I promise you, you're gonna love them. And but yeah, guys, I do those lives quite regularly. Jump in, and for me, like sometimes I make a topic when I create a topic and give you guys the tea. Like today's topic was supposed to be like, hey, grow threads, but then I may get carried away because I see like people asking valid questions, and but then I still come back. I come back to the tea and explain you the tea. A lot of people don't do that. They just let it drop. So the other part of the ways for you to grow on threads, guys, is the first thing, I know I was a little bit cryptic with donation and holidays and Hypeism coins and using a little bit of mathematics and psychology in the mix. but yes, it's the fastest way, and it's like you'll be getting donations, especially if you're pulling those strategies on holidays, man, like sheesh. And if you're a single mom and you could literally show that you're a single mom and like literally create a thread like that and let one of our Freedom founders respond the way that I just described to you, sheesh, you're going to be getting donations. And of course, not because we trick the system or something like this, but because people will actually see that you truly are helping other moms over 40 or single moms over 40, and it's just staying true to the mission. That's why we say all those things. And I know it seems impossible. It seems like, oh my God, I need to be mathematics genius. I need to be a philosopher of some sort, or a poet like me. No, guys, no. You just need a little guidance and encouragement and support and direction. And that's what you would get with our community, with our ThreadStack Digital Power Bundle. Because it's really hard to like learn everything on YouTube. It's like trying to solve a murder mystery sometimes. At least that's how I felt with anything on YouTube. You just don't get that connection versus like when you placed in one of our games and start promoting some brick and mortar businesses where we make some money together promoting them and everybody gets the feudal share. It's a lot different doing that, like, because you interact with people, you exchange strategies, and it's happening across socials and in a systemized manner. And it's like, I mean, the brain, if you look at any neuroscientists out there, they all will tell you that, like, they did some experiments on pigeons or a bunch of birds where they put them in and they try to verify to see if how would pigeons react if they are given food like in a random times versus consistent times. So the bottom line is they performed some bird experiments and they learned that memory is tightly connected to like being encouraged in a process, and that's when it's registered. And when I saw that, immediately everything started to click. I think that is because, like, thank God I sometimes when I go to sleep, I watch those neuroscientists before I fall asleep. so sometimes, so that's why I could bring that energy back to you and tell you, like, what is the actual scientific reason behind the encouragement, accountability, and support. Is it like all hoax? I used to think like that too, like, oh my God, like all those people talking about encouragement, accountability, and support, but like I don't get it. Like, how does it help me as a person to, make money, have fun, and enjoy my life? And like, how does it like nobody would explain that to me. And until later, until I watched a bunch of neuroscientists and saw the pigeon or whatever the bird experiment, then started to connect. And I was like, man, I'm gonna be, from now on, I'm gonna be watching all of those astrophysicists, anthropologists, mathematicians, philosophers, and Lex Friedman and Star Talk, all of those TV shows. I mean, like shows on podcasts, etc. People tell you that, watch it, but nobody tells you, like nobody connects it to your actual you as a person, like why you should be watching this. And it's horrible when you watch it and you be like, you have all those thoughts and you don't really have a direction or anything. And guys, it took me a long time to figure out the direction that I wanted to have that mission. I want to help you figure out that direction too. And I know some of you be like, man, this sounds like fire, but what about the threads? What about the next strategy? The next strategy, guys, I'm gonna give it to you. Guys, ready? I found one guy, like it happened to me by accident. I found one guy on threads while just drinking coffee in a nonchalant kind of be like looking on threads. And one day I come across one guy, and when I saw his strategy, I immediately like spilled my coffee right away. I just couldn't hold it. I was like, oh my god, this this is nuts. And I'm gonna describe to you why. So the thing is, guys, so no, it's just later I'm gonna come back to the stream because I gotta go. What's your favorite football club in English Premier League? Do you like streaming? So guys, honestly, I don't watch soccer in English Premier League. we do create a game called Threadsketball, but I'm not too much of a big fan of like sport itself. I mean, once in a while I watch MK, like a non-professional basketball, where they have this kid MK just playing against Professor and all those people just making fun of everybody. I enjoy that. I wish I could say that I was a soccer fan of or anything like this, but I wouldn't be able to tell you that. What's my favorite English Premier football thing? But I should probably know, considering the fact that we are creating those interactive games, sport interactive games based on like basketball, like Threadsketball, or like right now we're working on Threads Run Man, based on the movie Running Man. I should probably know some sort of a title, some sort of a team, some sort of a Premier League, but unfortunately I don't. But for any other folks who are driving around and want to join a bit later, guys, like I do those streams quite regularly. Just be sure to subscribe. But and yeah, when I go live, you just jump in, and of course I'm gonna make other live workshops available for you as well. And also what I wanted to do, guys, I wanted to give you the actual tea, because I keep talking about the how to grow on threads and then don't finish the story. So the story is relatively simple, guys. I found one accelerator guy, and when I found him, I literally almost spilled my coffee. And in fact, I did spill the coffee when I saw how powerful the tea is. So what I discovered is a type of people on threads that are accelerators. And what I mean by that is their single thread could hit like 200k views. I'm talking about 200k views. And I was like, man, there's no, my threads don't generate anywhere near to that. Even though I got all the tea and all that, how come I'm not getting 200k views? So I was like, nah, that's not fair. I got the tea, but I get no view, not that lot of views. Well, what's up with that? But I got the different kind of tea, the type of tea that allows you to not get overwhelmed, grow your business, and don't stress out. But this type of accelerated tea, I haven't seen to that level, to the level of strength. So when I discovered the accelerator, when I discovered one of the accelerators, the type of people who have threads that allow them to, that are literally produce 200k views, 100K views, 10K views, 1,000K views. Like even if you befriend one of those accelerators who generate like 500 to 1,000 views, it already becomes like major deal, guys. All of a sudden it just becomes like, oh my god, it becomes a major deal. So I discovered them, and what I discovered is I discovered how they selling a lot of digital products while being those accelerators. I analyzed them and I was like, wait a second, there is one guy who's really good, and he would just get so many views on Threads, and then I'm like, man, I gotta make friends with this person. I gotta figure out how he does it. So what I did is I befriended that person by like literally responding, liking, and like when he dropped his book, I would compliment and say, hey guys, this book is fire, or like whatever. And the accelerator started returning the favor back, like after a few days after I started doing that. Guys, this was like the best thing I was able to do, because like if you're creating a thread and you get like 5-10 views, and you're not doing that, you're not like building strategic relationships with accelerators, then you will just be stuck and be like wondering why it doesn't work, and then you're gonna be like confused, and then it sucks because you don't make any money, because unfortunately to make a sales you need to have volume of all those views, and those views weren't happening for me. And I was like, man, I gotta figure it out, like what the hell's going on. And once I figured out how those accelerators work, I was able to squeeze myself in and started getting some views, guys, and started getting more information, started getting more like traction. And all of a sudden, what I saw, what this person accelerator doing, he was using Amazon books that are on Amazon that people have access to right away, and they could buy without like showing any other kind of digital products on any other platforms. Because if you use any other platforms, then obviously people don't have their credit card, they don't have their accounts logged in, they feel lazy, they never even log in, and they don't use other platform. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't use other platform. You should most certainly use other platforms as well. But it just means that like if you use this strategy, you will be ahead of time, exponentially, guys. So with all that being stated, I'd like to finalize this live, and maybe in 4 hours, maybe I'll do it again. Maybe in 4 hours I'll do it again. This live is powered by likes and subscribers. Thank you guys for joining on this beautiful evening, and I'll see you next time.